Hey guys, Jordan here. Welcome to this video. I've got a big one for you today. I cannot wait to get it out for you. Now I'm going to teach you how to sign your first 4-figure marketing client in as little as 15 minutes, even as a total beginner with zero sales experience. Now I know there's skeptics watching this right now thinking, that sounds too good to be true. Jordan's going to try and sell me something today. Like, I'm genuinely not. I'm not going to try and sell you anything. I'm not going to invite you to any online webinar, any kind of online training. I'm going to be giving you this information for free today. And I know this video is going to change lives. I cannot wait to get started. There's going to be so much value in it. Now I'm going to kickstart this by giving you a bit of my backstory about how I actually started my agency for the benefit of all of the new subscribers. I think there's like 17,000 of you now, which is amazing. So thank you to each and every one of you new subscribers. If you are watching this and you're not subscribed, make sure you click that subscribe button and turn your notification bell on because you'll get notified for every single new video that I upload. So my backstory, my name's Jordan Platten. I'm 24 and I own a 6-figure digital marketing agency. I actually scaled to 6 figures within 90 days and I launched my business in mid-2017. Now my relationship with work has always been love-hate. I love money and I hate work. And at an early age, I started working at 13 years old because my dad didn't give me much pocket money and said, look, if you want something, you have to go out and work for it. So I started working, I did a paper round, and then I worked my way up over the years in like restaurants and pubs and doing like pot washing, cleaning dishes, and then I worked in like retail and clothing stores. And I just nothing was ever enough. I could never stay in a place. I actually got sacked 3 times before the age of 19 years old. I really did struggle with authority. If I thought that something could do better, I'd always suggest it, and sometimes business owners don't like that coming from like a young 15-year-old lad. But I struggled with authority. I struggled with the employment system, and I thought, you know what, maybe I can do something better. Maybe if I earn loads of money, maybe everything will be okay. So I started going to university and I studied architecture. I thought you could make loads of money in architecture, and then one day on my second year, my university lecturer said to me, Jordan, if you're in architecture for the money, you're in the wrong industry, because nowadays we've got computers, everybody can do an architect's job. Like, not everybody, but people like builders and surveyors, and it really devalues the industry. And so I lost love with the subject overnight. I thought money was what I wanted at the time, and so I lost love completely and I started going out a lot. I was partying a lot and I actually got kicked out of my course within like 2.5 years of being at university, which was a pretty low point for me. And I was sat there thinking, what is it that I can do? What is it I can do right now that I can be happy in my life? What can I do? I need to start working. Like, I looked around me, I was like, get real, Jordan, wake up and smell the coffee. Everybody else can go to work. Everybody else can wake up, go to work. That's what we need to do. We need to provide for our family. We need to pay rent. We need to pay our mortgage. And so I thought, look, okay, fine, I'll get a job. I'll settle for a job and I'll do something. So I started sales. And I worked in corporate sales. I worked my way up the ladder. I'd work in a job for a year, leave, get a new job, work my way up, get a new job, leave. I never stayed in a job for over a year. And I was sitting there last year and I was sat there and I was thinking, this has got to be more to life. There's got to be more to life than this, or I'm going to go through my whole life on this constant cycle of getting new jobs, quitting, getting new jobs. And at some point, people are going to click. Some people look at my CV and be like, man, this guy has like a CV bigger than most 60-year-olds. And so I was like, look, you need to get out. I reached breaking point. I had enough. I was waking up, I was going to work, coming home, and I was like enjoying myself when I was home and going to work again. I felt like a slave to the system. I was living for the weekend, saving up all year for like one holiday that was over before it even started. And I was just at breaking point. I had enough and I needed to get out. And so I spoke to a mate who was in business and he recommended over a business model to me. He talked about social media marketing, about running social media pages for companies. And at the time I was skeptical. I thought, this may or may not work. But like, our business is really going to pay me thousands to run social media pages for them. And then I let it kind of dwell for a couple of days, and I was sat there on my lunch one day and I was looking around, and there was around 50 people around me in the office, and I was looking around and everybody was playing on their phone. Whether their phone was in their hand or whether it was on the table like face up, everybody was on their phone. And it just kind of clicked to me, and I had this eureka moment that this is a big opportunity. If I was a restaurant right now, I could get myself in front of absolutely everybody sitting in this office, and I could entice them. I could offer them with like some sandwich lunch deal or something and make them want to go out for lunch and make them want to go to that restaurant. And I thought, this is a big opportunity. Maybe I can cash in on this, because most business owners don't have a clue that this opportunity even exists. Most business owners don't understand the power of social media. And so to cut a long story short, I dived in head first. I read books, I watched YouTube videos, I took online courses, I even paid for mentorship with 7-figure agency owners, and I managed to quit my job within 2 weeks. Now I then proceeded to scale my business to 6 figures within 90 days. Now that is cutting a very long story short, and people started asking questions. They wanted to know how it was that I was doing what I was doing, how I was signing up clients so quickly, how I was scaling, and what system I was using, what strategies I was using. And that's when I started mentoring. I wanted to help people all over the world who were in the position that I was in, who can relate with that backstory that I just told you, to quit their jobs, start their own business, and live a life of freedom. And so I started my consultation calls. I launched my online training program, the Social Media Marketing School, a program which now has people join every single day. It's growing month on month. It's an amazing community of hundreds of people from all over the world, from university dropouts to stay-at-home mums, and I just cannot tell you how amazing it is to hear that we've got another six-figure student, or someone else has signed another client, or someone has quit their job. I cannot tell you how incredibly fulfilling and amazing that community is. But that's not what this video is about today, because a couple of months ago I was sat there and I was thinking, there is not one singular resource that someone can get who doesn't have a lot of money, who can learn, and that they can use it to learn how to sign up their first client, and not just a couple of £100 and have to muddle through and try and learn strategies from all the YouTube videos and books and all these random online courses and stuff that I had to do, but find one resource that they can use, that they can take anywhere with them, that'll teach them how to sign up their first four-figure client, even as a complete beginner with zero sales experience. Now, what am I talking about? I know I've been waffling on. I'm talking about my first ever book, The 15-Minute Agency. Now, this is months and months in the making. I don't know how well the camera's going to pick this up, but this is a physical book. This is not an electronic book. This is a physical printed book. And I want to give you this book for free today, to say thank you to all of my YouTube followers who have been there from the start, because you guys have been there from the beginning, ever since my journey. I've documented my journey right from when I had like 2 clients. You can go back on all of my videos, and now I'm bringing out a book to say thank you to every single person who's been a part of that journey. Now, this book is going to teach you how to sign your first four-figure marketing client in as little as 15 minutes, even as a total beginner with zero sales experience. Now, using the strategies inside this book, I can easily sign up clients in less than 15 minutes because I've tried and tested them, I've rinsed and repeat, and I'm now a master of these strategies, and I'm not holding anything back. I can confidently say that the information inside here is more valuable and more comprehensive than 95% of the social media marketing books, social media marketing courses, out there. Like, without a doubt, like, I made sure of that. That was my main target when I wanted to make this book. I wanted it to be the most valuable social media marketing book in the industry, like, whatsoever. And I do want to give it to you for free. The only thing I ask is that you cover the shipping. Like, I'm going to lose money on this. By giving this book out, I'm going to lose money because I'm paying the cost of production. All I ask is that you cover the cost of the shipping. It's going to be a varied price depending on where you are in the world. But I'm including a website link in the description of this video where you're going to be able to get this book for free. You'll also be able to find out loads of information about what it includes, and it really is, I mean, I haven't held back anything in here. It's going to cover absolutely everything I know about signing up your first client. I've got my full cold calling script in here, my full meeting strategy, even launching your first ever ad campaign. And it's not just text, but it's pictures and diagrams that'll walk you through the whole process. Now, it will teach you how to get started even if you've got a full-time job or you're in full-time education. It'll teach you how to sign up your first four-figure marketing client in 15 minutes or less, and it will teach you how to get results. Like, I have put everything into this book in the last couple of months. I mean, those of you guys who know me on social media will know I've been pretty much off the face of the earth the last couple of weeks, and that's because I've been investing all of my time into this and making sure that it is the single best social media marketing book on the market today. And as I said, I want to give it to you for free. I'm not going to go into everything that's inside this book because I have made a website to do that for me. So click the link in the description. You're going to get this book for free, and I cannot wait to hear what you think of it. Now, we've got to be realistic with delivery coming up to Christmas. Some of you are going to be waiting a week, some might be waiting 2 weeks for this if you order it today, but just click down below. You'll be able to get it as soon as possible. I promise you that we will send this out as soon as we possibly can. Now, there are going to be some videos on the website. Make sure you check them out. There's loads of free value in there, and I'll talk through in depth some of the things that are inside the book and what to expect, and some things that you can do in the meantime to start learning. There's also some testimonials on there because I sent out a few sneaky copies, a few first draft copies to people to get testimonials when I first started. So yeah, you'll have to go check them out and see what other people are doing and the success that people are having from this information so far. Now, if you watched this video and you resonated with my backstory as well, this book is going to change your life. I cannot even explain how much value I've put in this book. I have never, ever given away this much for free. Now, I may regret this. and I don't know for how long I'm going to be giving this away. As you can see, I don't know if you can see it, there is a barcode on the back. I have published this book. I will be selling it at some point. So I don't know how long I'm going to be giving this away for free. So if you want to get started in social media marketing, you're looking to sign your first client, this is the best resource for you. So go check it out and let me know what you think on social media. Cheers, guys.